Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick. 10 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Dire team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Earth Shaker.
Radiant team pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Reserve time.
Life Stealer.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Ten seconds remaining.
Vengeful spirit.
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Doom.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Prepare.
It does look like we're going to get the lanes as expected.
Mid Ursa. All right. He's got 110 going to salve. I don't think that's enough regen. But, oh, he got another. That's just fine.
Oh, that was sick. So they just spotted this ward. So they know the Radiant one's here, and they have no idea Dire one is there. So that's very helpful for this Ursa. Like, the fact that they're dewarding this makes his life so much easier.
All right, good luck, have funs are called, but one of these teams, they're dropping. How much is the prize pool for this thing?
Currently, I think 10K?
10K. Guess what? You guys contribute to that. You want to make this a bigger, juicier tournament, you can pop a couple of your own bucks in there through, what, Match Arena?
Matcherino.
Yeah. And you get a free
you know
dollar, you guys. A free dollar. If everyone in chat right now contributed their free dollar, this would be a lot spicier tournament.
Help them make some Skrilla.
Like, you don't even have to give them the dollar. You just get a free dollar from going to Matcherino and checking it out.
Which also gets those prize pool things, too. The stretch goals, that's the term.
Oh, any spicy stretch goals?
Yeah, there's like some caster ones. Kind of cool.
Ooh.
Celebrity casters and things going on. There's also some prizes you can win.
Coddle?
Yeah, going for a scouting route.
Well, he's in a little bit of trouble here. Has to take the long way out. He's going to pop up a tank.
Can't quite get the block.
All right,
Man, FG was so close.
He's got a Guardian Angel there.
Look how fast this hero is. 335 on Coddle. Brown Boot Shaker, 355. Still can quite get in place for the body block there.
Mid lane. Iceberg already having some issues as... Oh, look at that. The Ogre's mid.
Yeah, and they're not going to send the Coddle up top. But I think the idea being that... Well, they're actually just going to keep Effigy here on the Shaker. So it's actually Effigy Shaker, I guess. That's interesting. It won't be the DK Phobos Shaker.
Oh.
With the Effigy Doom. That's pretty funny.
Effigy Doom is a pretty classic staple of their hero pool, but guess we're shaking it up here.
This makes sense, though, because if they're not going to double pressure down bottom, then there's no point for the Ogre to do that, and then they don't need the Coddle up top, so it kind of rotates all the lanes around. But, I mean, if there's anyone you can't harass too hard, it's an Ursa's the Ogre, but if Iceberg ever tries to turn it around on top of him, then he just gets pelted over and over by G. This sucks. This is just not fun Dota.
That's not easy, and, well, Mag up top on the Centaur might be the balance that they need. He's eaten up a couple Thunder Strikes, does have to go back and regen, not going to be the strongest laner, and that's going to mean a lot of free farm for BZZ. So Lifestealer potentially can get online pretty early, can carry this game, allow for Ursa to have a bit of a tougher time and still be okay.
I am very worried for Team
DK
Spirit's
Phobos.
draft.
Yeah, Doom's just taking a scenic march through the jungle, hasn't really found much for himself just yet. 3 last hits overall, but it's not going to be a ferocious jungling Doom. Now mid lane, nice fissure, clips onto both. She's going to have to go and I misclick right there.
Sorry, I was fixing the overlay.
Ogre was like 90% health and then salved next to a sniper who was quite low. I think he meant to give it to his friend.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Now Iceberg has a double damage rune. This Ursa, he's clawing pretty hard, but Very difficult to get anything. Up top, Mag gonna get open wounds. There is gonna be a wrap around. They've got Earthshaker waiting in the wings. Can they stop that TP? They sure can. There's the fissure, and now Mag looks like he will be first blood, and Vanscore is gonna snap it up. So lots of early money going to these supports.
All right, good start. Get some nice early booties for Vanscore. So very important that the lifestealer comes online early. They want to win this game. Needs to rotate around. I think he's going to have an extremely difficult time getting kills transitioning out of here because he has no good carrier. The Blink, not expecting for a pretty long time here onto FNG. And they might even have to go like Blink DK Phobos or something like that. His build, I think, is going to be more difficult now too because you can't just like go Helm because his stats are too low. I'm definitely looking forward to see how they play this as Team Spirit.
Things looking pretty even right now. Lifestealer and Avenge completely tied up in CS, but there's starting to be a noticeable gap between Sniper and Ursa, which is 1000% to be expected. I mean, where does Ursa turn this around? Clearly his laning phase is going to be garbage. At what point does he either leave the lane and rotate or leave the lane and jungle? What does he need to do to actually get on top?
Yeah, as you said, probably just mostly rotating into the jungle, trying to get some gold. He basically needs to get Blink and just kill people a lot, but it'll be like he gets Blink, FNG, Fissures, and then as the Fissure hits, he's blinking and killing as Iceberg. Easier said than done, though. There's going to be a swap available at that point, so if Ditchera's anywhere nearby, he can go for a save. There's going to be a Blinding Light. There could be a counter initiation from the Centaur. If you don't blow him up right away in the stun, there could even be a Stampede from Mag. So it looks very difficult, honestly. It just looks like it's going to kind of run into the same problems as the previous game. And if you look at this draft and you say, like, okay, well, they can snowball really hard and get moving, maybe that's how they win. But how do you do that with this lane setup? It looks very, very difficult.
It's super difficult, and G on this Sniper, I think, is just going to get everything he needs to not get touched the rest of the game. Because you think about the gap close that Spirit have. And it's not great. I mean, you can fissure and then run in. You can glimpse him back. Ursa's eventually going to get a blink and slap the ground and start slapping him. But aside from well-placed lifestealer sneaky bombs, there's not a lot you can do to get on top of the Sniper when he's, you know, staying safe playing with his team.
Looks like some easy Dota, Annie. I don't know. I'm looking to be impressed, though. I mean, obviously, Team Spirit, good team, so know what they're doing. Just the immediate draft certainly looks like it has some issues, but I'm very willing to be impressed here. The big plays could come from FNG if he ever does get into that gold. You know, maybe he gets a couple kills rolling here, gets that Blink Dagger, and then this group up push option could have them running into some trouble here from Vega. The Aegis, of course, I guess we haven't talked about that, but going to be very important for Iceberg as usual.
What's our Doom going to be doing? Because clearly he's not having the easiest time in lane. He's getting a little bit of farm for himself, mostly just neutral creeps. He's got no shoes, just a shield. When does he become relevant? Is it just farm out the level 6 and try to move with the team?
Yeah, honestly, I feel like he probably just has to buy Blink, which is going to be kind of shitty. But as much as you love stacking your auras and whatnot on Doom, they're probably going to need it for the Lifestealer. Maybe the Ursa will be enough, and he can be the initiator, but at least with the Doom, you can Blink and Stomp or something. Because if you're initiating with Ursa and Lifestealer, there's just a Blink slow. So we'll have to see. And obviously that's not going to help you with a Stampede in the game, right? I don't even consider him the Blink initiator this game as Iceberg. Just going to be so long before Shaker can help out with that.
And Shaker's posturing up nicely here. He's maybe looking for a fissure on the Sniper, but there's just no follow-up. You can just keep chunking Sniper down. He's still got a Fairy Fire, still got a Tango, so he's not feeling the burn. He's a couple gold away from an Aquila too, so very sustainable here. Good start for G. We have talked this Sniper up a cliff. Let's look at BZZ here on our Lifestealer. Who's his ideal vessel? Like, who does he hop inside and get the party started?
Yeah, probably just Doom or Ursa. But his ideal vessel is the Earthshaker. That's not going to be till like 26 minutes or something if the game goes that long. I can't see him getting a Blink Dagger much earlier than that. Unless they snowball pretty hard. Seems difficult. Looking forward to just getting this one going here, but Team Spirit having themselves some TeamSpeak issues, it would seem.
We've been there. We've definitely had the sound issues.
Yeah, that's true. I can't disagree
early
with
morning,
that.
Mr. Cat, never forget. Wake up at 2 a.m. try to figure out how to wire in an audio board, and he just could not. Z Kappa. C Kappa season 4 already? That is so crazy, dude. There's so much C Kappa, but yeah, it's gonna get intense. We don't have exact dates just yet. We're trying to confirm them, but there will be more C Kappa coming up. We have dates now. I only got the ping that they're trying to confirm schedule, but oh, that is soon. Man, I am so excited. Trent, you want to do C Kappa with me? All games, all the time? Oh. Give me your money, guys. No, just to recap, the money doesn't actually go to us. It all goes directly to the prize pool, so the players are going to be benefiting from that. Moonduck takes no cut. Matcherino takes no cut. It's just getting it straight into that prize pool. Dude, we TV now.
Right now, yeah. Oh, thank God. Avg gives us the ready, and it looks like Vega are just going to hit that unpause button. So let's go. DD Rune's still up on Ursa. No one coming close enough to make any good use of it here. Alright,
Doom buys
everything looks
shoes.
fine.
Alright, Doom got shoes. We won.
Nice. And Smoke's up as well, so... yeah. Again, we've kind of talked up everything here. I don't think there's a Fisher play here.
I was thinking about it. I mean, not a bad idea just to get some harass, but it's pretty mana costive.
They need like a glimpse or something. I think, yeah. Now Disruptor's going to start coming here because Centaur's gone. Maybe this will help them actually find a play.
We're playing pretty cautiously. I like this play from G. He's not just going in. He's not trying to get as much harass as possible because two pretty important roaming supports are off the map. Oh, there they go. They ping out FNG. They know he's up there.
Doing what Ogre does best.
Look at this guy just right on him now.
Oh, it's nighttime. They're coming in with the smoke. I don't think they get the glimpse because of it.
Oh, they got him, but he's not going to get glimpsed past the wall. They're able to kinetic field, but there's just no damage. Now Vanscore taking a ton from the shrapnel. Unfortunately, G, only level 4, doesn't have that assassinate to finish the job, but either way, 3 heroes in the mid lane for the Dire, and not a whole lot accomplished.
Yeah, I think Mag was doing some more jungling here too, so he's really low. And despite the rotation from the Disruptor, still no one in lane up top. And now that glimpse cooldown, really punishing this early on. And they can just spam stun after stun from this Vengeful Spirit too.
Okay, I haven't talked a whole lot about our Venji. She's doing alright. I'm not usually a core Venge fan, but I really think that Vega can get away with it this game. They've got such a synergistic lineup. Now here we go. Sure, on to G. They got him in the kinetic field. He's going to be trapped in. Can Ursa do enough damage? And it looks like, yes, sir. He's going to make it up to the high ground, but one more slap of the claws will secure a kill on the mid laner. So really nice play by Spirit. Now 0-2 in their favor, and that's buying a lot of space for Iceberg.
Yeah, so important to finally get that done. And that's actually going to put the Ursa above the sniper in terms of gold. So they have this self-sustaining lane in top and bottom. Now immediate glimpse back to G. A classic mistake once again here against the Disruptor.
Oh, Mag. Stuck between a fissure and a hard place, but they're going to back off. Be a little patient there.
Oh, bottom Snakeo might actually die to DK Phobos. Damn.
Scorched Earth, bro.
Yeah, it'll probably be okay, honestly.
Yep. That is a tanky Doom there with the Scorched Earth running now. Meanwhile, Mag, underneath his own shrine, getting harassed back, goes for the double edge. FNG with the fissure, saves his own life for this.
For how long, Annie?
Mag.
Right.
What?
How long? He's living.
He's fine, dude. Are you serious? He's completely okay.
Where are the TPs, guys?
Dude, out of sight, out of mind. Look at that. Vanscore tucking in. Don't have quite enough mana to accomplish it. And Ditya with the rotation into the shrine finishes off BZZ, but Earthshaker and Vanscore.
Damn. Also got run down mid here by Iceberg. The phase boots are online, and it's only brown boots for the sniper.
Damn, that is really costly. We're just talking about how well G can do in this lane, but getting killed twice doesn't really jive with that statement. unfortunate right there. And I mean, Team Spirit, we talked about how they're climbing an uphill battle with this draft, but I mean, they're climbing. They're doing it.
Yeah, this is actually crazy. I mean, it shows just why they've been willing to throw Iceberg mid on this Ursa against so many heroes. It looks like he just really knows the matchups well. And the whole idea of just getting that one gank and then getting phase boots up in time. Start praising him. He almost goes down, but he's fine. Just maximizing here. But with the phase boots up, I mean, what can G do, right? Like, he'd be in so much trouble.
I mean, he's about to get ganked again. This is some really aggressive positioning when he's all alone. Gets clipped by the fissure. So they get the glimpse back. They need uphill vision, and they aren't
Dire's
able to
middle
find it
tower
just
is
yet.
under attack.
Yeah, a little greedy go for that so early with only the level 1 glimpse. But that's what happens when he's stopped pulling up the top lane. He's kind of stuck here if he doesn't get another kill. It's smoked up in the mid lane here. Bloodlust Avenge. They have the swap.
Ours, not yours.
Oh, this ward might save him though, as they pop from smoke. This ward making sure that he knows they're there.
It sure would like to chase down Vanscore, but level 1 swap is itty bitty little range. There they go. Iceberg gonna get stunned up. They'd like to go for the big guns on the Ursa. He's still got the Enrage as a beefy target, so she's just gonna get bloodlusted up and far. Meanwhile, in the river, they finally do run into that disruptor. Hoof stomp double edge to quickly end the pain.
And that shows the power of like just sniper over Ursa though. I mean, that was one range creep and he lost half his HP because of an ogre and a sniper. So this lane is still very dangerous for him. Top lane looks like they're finally gonna try and use this swap, but he's very tanky. Plus the creeps nearby, this is very unlikely to result in a kill.
I mean, they gotta try something. Good part about your carry bench is you can get active way earlier than most other position 1 heroes, but Lifestealer, like you mentioned, very ambitious target.
Yeah, transition to a tower push instead and just let Coddle try and hold bottom.
Well, he'll try. It's gonna be herded up under his T1. Earthshaker and Doom, both really scary to lane against. Earthshaker's got that super long range disable coming off cooldown every 15 seconds or so.
There's a very nice rage up top here, and they still have plenty of tools left.
Ichira goes down, and looks like Seema might be heading out as well. The Scorched Earth doing so much, and well, he's running through the trees, but you can't escape fire.
Yep, easy turnaround. They didn't quite call up the stomp correctly, and that cost them. Even if they did, I'm not sure if they would have had the damage to bring him down anyway, but as it was, no chance there. Golden experience heading the way of the Dire side, and things look great for them.
Yeah, this is not what I expected in the laning phase here. Looking at Vega draft, it seems like Spirit are just super synergistic. They're rotating exactly where they need to, and they're not getting too greedy right now. And we say that as Ditchira should be able to finish off FNG, but FNG will still unfortunate. But I guess making space for the Ursa, who's going into the Ancient Pit now.
Yeah, so this is good. This is still that important snowball lead that they need. The Blink Dagger is going to be around the same timing, I would say, for the Centaur as the Ursa. 1,400 and 1,300 gold, respectively. So, if the ratings start grouping up, I think there are still some concerns for this draft. I think it's still going to be rather difficult to make sure that BZZ can actually get into these fights.
Down bottom, there's some sort of setup here, some sort of ambition to get to Tira here isolated. She's got her swap, she's got her stun, and they're able to go and take the magic missile. No one else in the Radiant's really able to get back. They bring Disruptor forward. She tries to swap herself out of the kinetic field, but it's not going to be enough here. She's popped down, and that's a killing spree for our Ursa, who was mid against a sniper and still somehow has not died.
Yeah, that was very well played too. Just the way they were camping up on that high ground. Ogre should be fine. 4.5 base HP regen. No real concern of dying here. So he won't wait around for a deny or anything like that. Alright, I'm just going to double check. Okay, 40 HP. Piece of cake.
Yeah, so I'm getting low, and I'm like, ah, he's fine. It's Ogre. So in terms of net worth, our Lifestealer is way at the top of the chart. We really haven't seen him get too active just yet. He's kind of just been sitting in his own lane and helping out with certain ganks, but he's doing really well. He's going to pick up his armlet right now, and he's ready to go.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, Blink just about done on the Ursa, so they'll try this combination together. FNG does reveal himself, so they won't be able to set up bottom too easily. It would have been a nice way to start it off just by having them prepped and set, but Mag in the top lane is extremely low. Could be a very easy target once the Blink does arrive, and it looks like they're going to start the group up with the Shaker. And speaking of easy target, yeah, They won't stick around for a glimpse play, though.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I'm going to send the Coddle back. Oh, nice. Send the Sniper instead.
Vanscore still in some trouble here. Going to take the hot garbage from the Ogre Magi. Looking for the hard stun as well, so maybe they have to sacrifice their Disruptor, but I mean, Disruptor's pretty speedy.
Oh, that
Got the
toggle.
Assassinate coming in. Is it enough? It looks like he's still up, and they're going to pop out the Static Storm. That is a big ol' whiff coming out of Vanscore, unfortunately. But no, it's not going to be enough. Disruptor super dead, but they take out the Ogre in revenge, and now here we go in the river. These are the more important kills. Ditya getting low. The core Venge swapping herself to freedom. Could she get up to the shrine in time? The shrine is active, but she's not going to be in range. There's not enough heal coming out. They go for the fissure. They lock down Mag as well. It's going to be a 3-for-1 exchange. Certainly favorable for Team Spirit.
Radiant's top
Yeah, they're just running them over. Couple ganks mid, the Blink Dagger reveal on the Ursa, and pretty much the perfect fight. Ends up being like a full 5v5 scenario, and he picks the Ogre off right off the bat. Disruptor kiting for so long, even if he went down, not too big of a deal. And this should open up the Roche for them. Snako fissured.
Piece of blood before they let him go. Whew.
So that's exactly what you need, though. Like, we talk about this, and like the one way that this kind of like works together is just FNG leading with fissures, immediate blink stuns. So very nicely done here. The pseudo blink initiator.
6-0-1. That is a good score for Iceberg. We talked about the need for Team Spirit to get their Ursa snowballing early. Check that off the list.
Yeah, and they're right back at it too, just smoking and moving in forward.
They're going to be pinging out here this tier 2 tower, the Venge, a very juicy kill. Already 3 deaths on her, and this is the risk of the carry Venge. She's mobile, but she's real easy to punish. Now swap forward, she's going to be able to get herself away with a Stampede. Unsuccessful gank from Team Spirit, but at least forcing out some more resources and keeping Radiant on their toes.
Big misplay by FNG, but it happens. Sometimes that's just the Fisher life. They end up on the wrong side. You try and cut a little bit too close.
Well, Saneko's just a 3-shot.
Oh, yep, that'll happen. Fair enough.
Ursa versus a Keeper of the Light. I don't think a wrinkly old man can defend himself against a rabid bear. Now Vanscore is getting low. We'll get picked off by the sniper, but it's going to be costly. They take out the Ogre in the meantime, so...
Oh, they have the Doom.
Trade, and there's DK Phobos. They got the Doom, they got the Infernal Blade, they got the body blocks. It's just all falling downhill for Vega right now.
Yeah, the death comes out to the Disruptor because he was trying to find a quick glimpse on the sniper. It ends up getting picked off, but keeping him around longer helps secure them the kill anyway, so...
Iceberg now hasted. Gonna be very quick here. Instead of walking to the Roche pit, looks like they want to go for more kills. Mag is gonna be trying to TP out. Do they get the fissure? Hell yeah, they do! Oh, nice.
Oh, he's totally
Iceberg
stuck
just has to alternate pathing. Mag is just absolutely clenching. He actually just got out of that. What?
Yeah, they couldn't quite see him. So, hard to determine if he'd already TP'd out or something like that. Did they have a scan? No, they didn't, so they couldn't even go for a check.
Failed, but wasn't inside.
Yeah.
Now, meanwhile, G just slowly working on the tower. DK Phobos their zone. They know he's pretty useless without his ultimate. Team Spirit, they've burned a lot of resource in the past couple of minutes, so looks like they do have to give away this tower.
Yeah, Iceberg, think about going in here. We have that Fisher.
Blinding Light will hold him back temporarily, but they get the mini stun onto Siona. It looks like the Ogre Magi. He's trying to waddle his way back across the river, but to the hungry claws of an Ursa, that is a difficult find. And Centaur ult will keep everyone sustainable for now, but almost still hanging around in the trees. Iceberg gonna be trapped in the connect field temporarily, but there they go. They're able to score the kill onto Saneko. This poor Coddle just can't stay alive. 0-4.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Well,
oh god, they just bump right into Mag. Not much you can do about that. Looks like they're trying to turn things. Vanscore, though, just completely self-sustainable. That Disruptor just nearly completely soloed down a Centaur, and Iceberg swoops in to pick up the kill for that. This is pretty much Spirit doing whatever they want on the map right now.
Yeah, and the great thing is that because they got the game rolling so early and they weren't behind, like if you're behind the game like this, that's when you have to go for all these crazy infest ganks and stuff like that, but they haven't even needed the lifestealer. Like he's playing way more of a hard carry role this time as the lifestealer, so I don't have to go for some weird build on the Doom. I can just go Drums Vlads like normal.
He was so tanky. Finally picked off. It took everything they had.
Bottom lane.
Now FNG.
Yeah.
Does he dump the ult for this?
I think, well, once he sees 2, he probably will. Oh, they know!
Oh.
They hit me in Invis!
That was phenomenal. BZZ, he's still there. They're going to dump the ult anyway, and it looks like they're just going to go ahead, get all the kills they need. Blinding Light helps FNG out of the trees. He's going to TP home, and that was just exactly what they wanted.
Oh, that's so sad. You make the nice play. You think you have it.
It was such a great play, but you still can't walk into that full health spooky boy, especially when BZZ's there. He is popping out the net worth chart with his buddy Ursa. The 2 carries on Team Spirit doing really, really well. Potentially the problem we saw in Game 2 of Ursa falling off after he's not able to find any meat for a couple of minutes, but seems like things are going much better for Spirit than last time.
Yeah, certainly. And the snowball needed, it's here, and we don't have to worry about the same kind of problems as the last game, I don't think, where the late game of Vega isn't nearly as good as it was before. They have this Venge Core, which is a good hero, and she's going to be very powerful with the Bloodlust and whatnot, but not quite as obnoxious and difficult to keep grabbing onto as that Weaver would have been. And
you're really relying on your Sniper to do a lot of the damage early before your Venge comes online, and Sniper's been having a tough time here. 1 and 4 in lane.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
At this point now, it's just mostly about finding gold for FNG as they will smoke up both supports underneath this ward. So Radiant can choose if they want to find a fight here.
Looks like they're trying to back off. Mag gonna be blinking out. Everyone else squirming away. Down bottom, this is where the Radiant are TPing to. They'd like to defend this tower. BZZ gonna get swapped back in. He's in a dangerous place. He's gonna be raging up, trying to crawl his way through, but there's gonna be the Mana Leak on the Doom as well. Hops into his little ambulance buddy, but now it's just Doom versus the world, and it looks like he will be picked off. Lifestealer soon to follow suit. Very nice pick for Vega.
So that was them chasing Mag up top too that whole time, eh? Like, they're trying to find him in the trees while that fight's going on down bottom. He TPs out, joins this fight, gets the stomp, and now a second
they're
one.
Not done.
No. That's the turnaround they needed.
That was, I think, Vega doing what they wanted to, and Spirit got really greedy there. By the end, it was just Disruptor who goes in and casts the spells completely alone, underestimating Vega's ability to blink in and reinitiate.
Yeah, just very chaotic, too. Not really sure how many of their allies could join because that weird chase was happening top at the same time. And Mag's escape just so crucial to fully cleaning that one up without losing anything. Alright, well, Vega. So, items coming out. Maelstrom, I think, finished. So that'll be here for the fight. Big increase in the overall damage now from the Radiant side. And we still have this Ursa just kind of chilling.
No Roche taken yet. It's 20 minutes in. There was a lot of early fighting around the Roche pit. I thought they were just going to win a fight and sneak in, but they've got other things in the top of the priority list. That's, be sacrificing a little bit of efficiency for Spirit.
How many Wave of Terrors? We have 1 point in the Wave of Terror, so not a super fast road by any means for the Radiant side, but with the Aura, shouldn't be too much of a problem. If they could grab an important kill for them, they can probably transition to there just to, you know, benefit themselves, but also deny the Dire. G, very far ahead here. A little bit scary, but with the swap backing him up, perhaps feeling okay about this. Looks like the Dire know about this smoke. They have a scan. They know there's heroes here.
Nice double damage for the Ursa. That should help things out.
They have all this Radiant vision. No sentries, it doesn't look like, to see if they're all scouted. But the Radiant know exactly what's going on here. Dire can't really guarantee as much.
All about jumping, trying to figure out.
They're trying to bait out G here.
And I think they're going to be able to do that. There is going to be a glimpse back in after the Invest Bomb pops up. And well, G's still trapped in the trees. Can they follow up? There is going to be a fissure up in 10 seconds. But Doom, one swat of the blade. That's all she wrote. Sniper dead for 45 seconds with no buyback. And this is as good a time as any to hop into the Roche pit. Seneko going to be going, trying to illuminate. But, ooh, fissure off the mark. Blinding light. Everyone's zoned. Well, Disruptor takes it from the Ursa. And, well, Seneko not going to be able to TP out there. And this is the Roche 100%.
Yeah, that's the fight they needed.
Dire's bottom tower is falling.
Roche, a little bit slow going here, but Ursa's already got the Ags and a Blink, so he's got what he needs. They just need a couple more seconds to whittle this thing down and tanking it up. And I like this play right here, keeping really good eyes on the shrine, making sure there's no one ready to sneak in and take it.
Well, that was the next bit of momentum I think they needed for the Radiant side. Trying to take that. And now Mag is still just like desperately trying to catch up into a Out of Defiance. Still doesn't even have his Tranquils here. So pretty big disparity between our offlaners, of course, like 3,200 gold. As we're just looking for
Lifesteal?
another handy team item.
And just play from BZZ. Yeah, he's got a rage, but there's a lot of heroes here now. He's just gonna go try to turn things. All right, he almost dead. There's gonna be a nice Fissure clipping onto the
this is
as well.
dagger
Already
money.
used her swap, and there she goes. She can't TP out, and she's just scrambling around, trapped between a rock wall and a hard place, and she will be killed. The only one to TP out is gonna be the Centaur Warrunner, as literally all of Spirit get themselves into that fight.
Yeah, I think Spirit have this game, honestly.
Yeah, it's looking good. Overall net worth about 7,500 in their favor, 6,000 in terms of XP, and looking at levels, it's going pretty well. Ursa and Lifestealer both have their level 15s.
Almighty money.
Well, this is the best way to secure yourself some Blink Dagger money. As he's very close for FNG, but then he finds an Invis rune. So Lifestealer hops inside, and G's in trouble. They had no Radiant Vision down there. No idea this is happening. Should just be a dead hero. Should just be a dead hero. Oh god. Oh, so long.
You gotta give him that taste of freedom. You gotta let him think he's okay first. God, that looked like it hurt.
Yeah, they immediately bring heroes here by, no real chance of punishing them though. Oh well.
FNG could be in some trouble here. I mean, it's an Earthshaker for your sniper. And actually, he's completely fine. With the rest of the fight going down here, Mag gonna get stunned up with the Fissure. EZZ now dominating. 7, 2, and 5. Full Deso online for him. And going for that Assault Cuirass next.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Disruptor is still holding on to that Kinetic Field Static Storm combo. Gonna try to zone everyone away from this tier 2. Spirit are very close. Like 2 or 3 good fights away from just closing out the game.
Yes, Miko, maybe he can be the one to salvage this game if he can get into the Agnum Scepter. He's relatively close. He might be jumped on by Iceberg here. He doesn't have his ulti, so he might just be dead. Bam, 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 bam. Later. Godlike streak now finished up here for Iceberg.
Jeez. I mean, Iceberg's in a little bit of trouble here. Can he get out in time?
Oh my god, that was close.
Yeah, he could. That was, Alright, now he's just gonna pick up a haste rune and go turn this on them. This is ridiculous. Come on, Ursa, give him a chance.
Yeah, they have the vision. They see him coming. Could cancel it with the wave, maybe.
Gonna be a glimpse back in. Venge now isolated here. She's gonna swap herself to Freedom. The Centaur ult trying to do what it can, but Mag able to go through double edge, does a bit of work onto the Disruptor, but Fissure from long range clips him. Ursa, he's still rocking the Aegis. He's not scared of anything. Finishes up the sniper before he goes down. He's respawning with full health, full mana. And everyone on Vega's just crumbling. It's only Sioma left alive, and that's going to change in a very brief second. So everyone on Vega wiped off. Coddle. He'll get himself back in here. He's almost got his Aghanim Scepter, but can't do much with an Ags if you've got no towers. It's really hard for Vega to get around the map.
To go to, yeah. That's a sad life. Well, I'm impressed. This Vega, or this Team Spirit draft, I think the Vega one's obviously just way more cookie cutter, very standard stuff. But if you, likewise, you know, I guess they're both a little bit snowbally. I think you had to get a pretty significant lead early on for the Team Spirit draft to work, and they did.
I'm just astonished with how Ursa won a lane against a sniper.
Yeah, it was definitely those big rotations too, though. Like the very well timed from Team Spirit. Again, they've done this stuff against ODs, so they certainly have a good idea of how to make it work. But it makes the Ursa a real threat for them in the first phase, and not too surprising why they pick it up so early when they're able to be so versatile despite any bad lane counters.
Doom caught out a little bit alone here. We'll see if we can get himself out of this one. The rest of the Dire are rotating in. He's going to eat up and assassinate Fissure. Touches on that Keep Where the Light, and Ursa goes straight in. Easy pickings for him. There's a glimpse back in. They're just trying to isolate everyone they can. Now, Iceberg's got to be a little careful here. And Rage still on cooldown, but there we go. Static Storm. There's going to be a TP out from the Coddle, but they just can't. Oh, so much blood and destruction, and Team Spirit are rapidly pulling ahead here. Vega got to hold high ground now or forever hold your peace.
Yeah.
That's it, the Overpower Cup.
FNG just still holding Echo Slam throughout all of that as well. They have Infest back up in 30 seconds, could go for a play. They're looking for an AC on DK Phobos to try and close this game out. Don't have the best tower hitters overall, but that'll help them.
AC
And,
on DK Phobos.
Oh, sorry, did I say DK Phobos? Meant to say
Yeah.
BZZ.
I was like, wow, BZZ is already working on that. That
yeah.
could be a misclick.
No, I think he's also finished up the Lotus Orb. I think the Perseverance is on its way, so not sure why there's another one queued up here, but...
Ogre is a very brave boy. You get that bounty rune, son. Is it worth it?
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
He's got TP, he might be okay. Oh, there we go,
gonna
he's
get pulled in
coddled
by
out.
his coddle. Alright. Makes a little space for himself. Meanwhile, BZZ just totally overtaking the Radiant side of the jungle. Look at the net worth breakdown. Top 3 heroes are all just the cores of Spirit, Sniper, and Venge, falling behind pretty steeply. The Centaur is having a real bad time.
Ditchira's even going in towards a Manta too, just to try and deal with the open wounds more than likely. But without a Hurricane Pike, I don't think they have any finished Force Staffs, despite it being relatively late in the game, hurting them a lot. They will have... Oh, looks like they actually do have a finished one now onto G, so very important, but kind of late. Lifestealer and Ursa and the first Force Staffs don't come till the 28-minute mark.
He's hungry. Doom. I don't even need Lifestealer there. There's just one Doom and Coddle his kill.
Yeah, the early game wasn't easy for BCZ to be a part of the fights, so he was left largely out of them, making Ursa do all the work, but...
A little bit bold here. Alright, the Shrine's gonna be activated. They lose Vanscore, but it's all just a setup here. They bring in the Earthshaker, immediately dumps down the ult, and there's Iceberg ready to do the damage. They got him. G is slowly nipping away from the backside. Venge is gonna buy back in. This is really dangerous. BZZ there ready to go in. Finishes
that Lotus
off
Orb.
the Ogre Magi. The Lotus Orb. It comes out, but it's not in time to save the Ursa. It's just gonna be G running away. They got the reinitiation from the Earthshaker, and everyone's dead. It's godlike from BZZ. Team Spirit, they're content to go push the tier 2s and maybe take on high ground.
And I don't know if it's Hurricane Pike was still... I think it was still on cooldown when he died, but that sucked. I feel like G was just playing here so that he could escape this way when he got into trouble. Then he just got swapped in by his Venge. So that kind of sucked. But he did get the kill streak, I think. Yeah, he got 1,200 gold on the Sniper for that kill streak on the Ursa, but definitely a worthy buy. I think that was the fight you had to try and take. It was your best chance just because they were fighting like right under the Shrine. But Team Spirit's still holding very strong right now.
FNG is in a little bit of trouble there. Immediately stunned up over and over again by that mana leak, but no. Ogre flew too close to the sun. Thought it was an easy pick, but there we go. That's more punish coming your way.
And now the gem picked up here, so Blink Force Staff, man, FNG is just insanely rich for a position 4 Earthshaker.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Courier just runs into some dire heroes.
Go into
No
the
vision in
secret
the
shop,
area,
but
so
no regard for the fact that Dire is still chewing at your bottom lane. EZZ now has his Blink Dagger, if that's what he's really going for. It's queued up in his stash, and it looks like he's crawling to the side shop to pick it up. Second Roche is up, and Iceberg should take this out like a neutral creep. Look at that thing, it's just melting.
yeah, they actually have so much mobility on Team Spirit. It is insane. They all have... There's like a Blink Dagger for all of them, besides the Disruptor, who is even a hero that can use... Like, he's even got it queued up. He even wants one. They'll have 5 Blink Daggers on top of the 4 staff FNG, and then the whole idea of just an Infest Bomb, too. So there's like Blink, Infest Bomb, kill someone, and then Blink onto someone else. Right away for BZZ. It's just insane.
Fun strat there. BZZ just no respect, just crawling around. Seneko is going to TP out, but Radiant, they're just too scared to go and leave their base right now, which is not a great
Mag
place
just
to be.
blinked. Ouch.
That was a Centaur that was at a moderate amount of health, and Iceberg just destroys him. Double damage rune, Enrage. He just actually didn't take damage. That BKB is still sitting fresh at 10 charges.
Jeez, they're even looking, trying to go into Snakeo. It's a little bit of a bait here. They got some smoked up heroes behind him. Maybe hoping that BZ is going to hop on in. Ditchra going to find them. This could be a good fight. They have a swap. They could try and turn this around.
Got the glimpse back in. There's going to be a...
Oh, they tried to time it right, but they didn't do it. And he's just
Either
dead.
way, G just slowly nipping away onto Vanscore. Vanscore walks out of shrapnel. He'll be okay. almost got hit by his own Thunderstrike and killed him. Thanks, Lotus Orb.
Oh, Snakeo's doing what he can. Vanscore's on the hunt, though. Maybe hoping he can cancel his TP. Doesn't actually have it for about 10 more seconds anyway. Vanscore earning up. He might fight this. Alright, he knows where this Coddle is.
Gotta try something.
Don't want to miss the fight mid, but I'm very curious. Oh, he's actually bringing assistance. He's going to pull someone else out of the base. It's going to be the Centaur Warden. Now they're both silenced up. Vanscore's just running in the trees while they're fighting in the base. Alright, Vanscore's probably going to go down.
The base fight's real interesting, Trent.
Oh, they're just...
Alright. They got one. There's going to be a Vengeful Spirit going in, trying to swap aggressively, but oh god, under the shrine. She's still getting killed so hard. Centaur ult not going to be enough to save her as Iceberg, the big boy with the BKB, goes in and double man stomp up for Mag. They've isolated the Ursa, but he's still got an Aegis. After all this, they're not going to be able to kill him for good. He's now just chewing on the Centaur like it's his job, and the rest of the Dire maybe taking a little bit too much damage, opting to back off, but he's still got a full lane of Rax. Mag gonna go in, reinitiating onto the Doom, but DK Phobos not too troubled by that. And Iceberg is trying to burn this Aegis, and not even gonna be able to do that yet. Zion with the Slayer goes in, pops a shrine for himself, and there's the Coddle. Lifestealer's completely out of mana. Ursa looks like he wants to just back out from this. He's got his blink. Ambitious play. Oh, he's gonna die from the assassinate. And his team recover from this. Seneko maybe getting very, very low. Shrine's still on cooldown. One more hit, and it looks like that's going to be a godlike streak again. It continues as the Lifestealer is just untouchable right now. He's going to be 13, 2, and 12. There's a big chase down on the Doom here. Iceberg moving forward. Has the Static Storm. They catch out too, and it looks like Iceberg ready to go in deep into the base. Finds an easy pick onto G, and I think this is just Spirit playing with the food at this point.
Yeah, it was a nice call just to go for them. Two heroes stuck in the Static Storm, but they go on the Sniper instead.
Oh,
comes back on the other core.
The Double Edge is actually doing a lot there. They may lose the Disruptor, or not. Dem on the good ground. No one particularly cares. Mako just going to be trying to pick that thing up, but that is a Keep for the Light with a Death Wish right there.
At least they're getting the kite now.
Super careful. Yeah, one more hit, and he's actually done. The Aegis already burned down, and Vega, they're turning this. They'll get the Disruptor as well. Spirit got really into going for kills there and didn't super focus down the structures. They got one set of racks, but I think they could have done some damage to mid lane if they had put their mind to it.
Man, those are some rich supports. He's still getting about 1,600 gold, but it does cost the Sniper quite a bit with his buyback. And there was a Centaur buyback in there too. So with the tower being down, or rather the entire lane being down, that is, things still coming on the side Team Spirit, who are now up 30 kills. It's 47 to 17. F&G looking for another Lotus Orb on their team here to go with their 5 Blink Daggers.
That's a lot of Blink Daggers, Trent.
How many do we have on the Radiant side? One. Just Mag. So
yep,
6 Blink Daggers today, guys. Not bad.
6 Blink Daggers, 1 game. And our Sniper is feeling a little bit underwhelming here. He's 3rd on the net worth chart, but he is rapidly falling behind all 3 cores of Spirit.
Yeah, understandable. The buybacks
so
and
much. 4
yeah.
and 10.
Yeah, again, they didn't have 4 stats for a very long time. Still, they're only sitting on 1 35 minutes into the game. It's so difficult to save them, even with stop. Oh, this is good. They don't know that they're here, but they can't. All right. It's just Ursa TPing into 4 heroes, and they just have to run.
That's a spooky place to be. I feel like Vega, they had the highest of intentions there, but just couldn't anything. Oh, God. Seneko, no. They're going to doom the Keep for the Light. He's just so dead.
Well, this would be great for them to get a gem, too. But I think they're still missing one. Yeah. Oh, he's ditching into the trees. Snakeo's going for plays.
Nice play.
Did it work,
and they
though?
Find it. EK Phobos?
Where is... I can't even see it. Can you see it? I heard the noise.
I saw it. Did Doom already find it? No.
All right.
Yeah, I heard the drop noise. Either way.
Oh, either way, they killed G way up here, but I legitimately have no, maybe the courier took it. Wait, the courier is dead.
Where is the gem? Is it just chilling in fog? What? Okay.
Now they get the underkill on top. Oh, we'll try to look at this stupid gem. All right.
They're still looking, dude. They know it's there. It was like way behind these trees. They have to cut trees to see it.
All right, the gem was here.
Oh, here it is. It's behind the centaurs.
Oh, oh, he dropped it to the low ground.
Yeah. All right. Well, they still don't find it.
All right, fair enough. We did it, guys. No problem. It only
found the
cost
gem.
us 2 kills, including the buyback sniper kill.
All right, to be fair, Spirit were just as confused as us. This is not a caster mistake. Iceberg, he's going in deep. They bring in BCC to follow up. There is going to be that Lotus Orb placed down. Saneko dangerously low, but will make it back to base with the Centaur ult. Now Doom is going to be isolated here on the low ground. We've got Centaur doing some work to Disruptor, and it looks like Disruptor is going to turn things right back around on him. Iceberg is ready to go in here on the steps of the fountain. No respect, just going forward, and there we go. Coddle mana leaks himself, and I think we're closing in on a GG. Team Spirit will be moving on in the Overpower Cup, but we have to say goodbye to Vega Squadron right away.
Yeah, that's it. So I would say Team Spirit definitely looked like the stronger team throughout the 3 games.
It seemed that way. I think this draft was a little bit risky in some way, but they nailed it. They crushed it. FNG did very well on the Earthshaker. Looks like they've got a couple tricks up their sleeves. I mean, we saw the Broodmother banned out. Either 2 or 3 games is the last one, so they're worried about that coming up from Team Spirit. We had the Ursa picked in the first. A very strong team here. So